Hello everyone. Lego has revealed 23 new Lego city sets for 2026 and some of them are genuinely impressive. There is a brand new sub-theme, a huge variety of builds that include rescue vehicles, construction vehicles and police sets. There is also a powered up train set. The prices range from $10 to $200. I'll keep this video as quick and as informative as possible, so let's dive right in, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. We start with the new Lego City Rides sub-theme aimed at ages 5 and up, with 4 sets priced at $10 each. The first one is the police truck with 71 pieces and a junior officer minifigure. And honestly, I must say that tiny police baby with helmet looks ridiculously cute. The wheels, the printed parts, and the overall charm make it a nice deal for 10 bucks. Then comes the fire truck with 67 pieces and another adorable mini firefighter. I wish the baby figures had a bit of printing on the torso like the space babies, but I still like this new style. Kids are gonna see themselves in these figures, and I doubt parents will mind picking these up for them. Next, we have the construction loader, and I like what they have managed with just 61 pieces. The colors pop, the junior worker looks great in red and orange, a color combination that never goes wrong. Also, there is a logo printed on the roof, and overall, the set looks really good. The fourth set is a gaming race car made of 64 pieces with a junior racer wearing a lime green helmet. The lime and black look great together, and it's refreshing to get a gaming style race car in the mix instead of an ambulance or another construction vehicle. So, my son's fifth birthday is in few months, and I already know what I'm buying for return gifts. Aren't they great? So, moving ahead, since this channel is still growing, instead of saving all best sets for the last, let's jump right into some of the best reveals. First up, we have the Lego van that comes with 276 pieces, two minifigures, and a $30 price tag. It is little expensive, but city sets usually hit discounts very quickly. The van itself looks fantastic. The Lego logo, large printed tile, and the curved angles are great. There is a rear door that opens, and the set has a trolley to transport the Lego boxes. There is side loading access and even an opening bonnet to access the engine. Most of the details look printed rather than stickered, but hold on, I'm not 100% sure. The new uniform torsos look nice, but the real highlight is the tile showing different Lego sets: Holiday Camper Van, Arctic Explorer Train, Blue Monster Truck, and the Yellow Excavator. This Lego van is an instant buy for me. I'm so looking forward for this set. So, in the $20 price range, Lego has been giving us some amazing food trucks in the recent years. There was a donut truck, slushy van, and burger truck in the past. In 2026, we are going to get a fries food truck with 216 pieces and two minifigures. The kiosk easily separates from the truck, and just like the burger truck, it can be used as a stand-alone shop. The fries themed roof looks instantly recognizable even from far, and the vendor's torso matching the checkered design on the truck is a really nice touch. The sliding service window with the fries logo look great, and the red yellow black combination for the truck is perfect. The customer figure has a great hair and a bit of leg printing as well. Accessories are fries and ketchup bottle. The truck looks great from all sides, and there is also a door on the back side to access the kitchen area, and it has got steps as well. This will be a fantastic addition to the city food vehicles lineup. So, moving ahead, the recycling truck comes with 434 pieces, two minifigures, and a price tag of 40 US dollars. The lever mechanism to lift and dump looks so much fun, and there are ladders for minifigures to climb, and there is lot more detailing. One can tilt the cab and can also access the engine. There are a lot of accessories to use as trash, and the set also comes with two dumpsters. There are a lot of tools and two minifigures with great worker uniforms. So, I have been waiting for more than a decade for something similar to the Toy Story garbage truck getaway set, and this set exactly looks like what I have been waiting for. I simply love it. Next up, we have the airport fire truck, which is a big vehicle with 691 pieces. It's got four minifigures and is priced at 70 US dollars. I must say, this fire truck looks incredibly realistic and fantastic. There are front water cannons, a rooftop extinguisher, and a fully accessible equipment bay. You can also access the engine. The set comes with three firefighter minifigures in light brown uniforms. They also have helmets and accessories. We also get one Captain minifigure with a printed tile, which looks great. The steering knob mechanism works and it also moves the front wheel in different directions. There are plenty of other play features too. The new shaping and the roof detailing makes this a fresh and premium concept, and the cockpit fits 4 minifigures, which is amazing. I can dare say this is one of the best minifigure compatible compact fire trucks we have got, and a city set that can actually compete with a Technic set in terms of functionality. I can see this becoming an instant hit, a must buy for sure. Next, we have the Snowplow with 263 pieces and a single minifigure for 28 US dollars. The build is compact and is nicely angled. Personally, I would have preferred a bit more curve on the blade, but many will love it regardless. You can load Lego salt pieces into the hopper and pushing the truck spreads salt all along the road. The rear side, knob, lights all look well detailed. The cab tilts for engine access and there is a ladder for minifigures to climb. The detailing on the sides is neat as well. Nothing special about the minifigure, and he gets broom as an accessory. Feature wise, this is an excellent set and a nice addition to the Winter Village, but I prefer the blades similar to 60083 Snowplow. So I guess some customizations are in order after I buy this set. Then we have the yellow taxi with 122 pieces, 2 minifigures, and retails for 15 US dollars. A classic yellow electric taxi, who wouldn't love that? The trunk opens for luggage, and the hood reveals a printed battery tile. And the taxi logos and the rooftop ad are all printed. There is even a GPS screen in the back seat, and that's printed too. We need more thoughtful sets like this. It comes with a driver and passenger minifigure, and I think we all can add a taxi stand to our cities now. A great set. Next, we have the airplane, service truck, and the hovercraft remix set. Yes, you had that right. Remix set with 990 pieces, 3 minifigures, and a price tag of 70 US dollars. All three vehicles look good, but the hovercraft stands out. We get 3 minifigures, one each for a vehicle, and I really like the hair color of the medic. The cool part is that each vehicle is built from 3 modular sections. You can mix and match. Lego's been experimenting more lately, and this feels like a creative win for the kids. I can already imagine the happiness on my son's face if he gets this set. Looks like Lego has been paying attention to our feedbacks on city sets, and they have taken it up a notch. And pay attention to this. There are 990 pieces for 70 US dollars with quite a few large parts. This makes this a great value set. Next, we have the tractor set that comes with 200 pieces and a single minifigure and a $20 price. After getting plenty of red and green tractors, the teal color is a refreshing and welcome change, at least for me. The wheels and angles look great, and the engine can be accessed by opening the hood. My only gripe is the reused minifigure. Something new would have been nice here. Next up, we have the police prisoner transport van with 198 pieces, 3 minifigures, and priced at 20 US dollars. The design is clean with a front cap for driver and the rare jail cell that can fit 2 crooks. The standout here is the minifigure selection. We have got a Kill Bill style female crook that looks incredible. There is an orange suit crook and he also looks nice. And there is an officer with great hairpiece. There is also a wanted poster tile numbered 605-20 adding to the ongoing police theme wanted poster collection which is spread across different police sets starting 2024. Some sets we are going to look next in the lineup may appeal to some and not to others. But the biggest one is the $200 police train highest set with 1,313 pieces and 6 minifigures. It has a train driver, detective, police officer, and 3 crooks. Police officer and 2 crooks, including the female one, are similar to the previous police van set. The powered up train includes a locomotive and 3 flat cars. One flat car has a prison cell, the next one has a bank safe, and the last one a rally car. There is even a helicopter with a grabbing claw and that works. But personally, this one just didn't grab my attention. I'm not sure what it is, maybe the lack of pictures or the color scheme. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. With so many amazing train builds lately, especially after building the recent Arctic Polar Express, it's hard to feel not underwhelmed. Still, I'm gonna wait for the release before judging fully. Next up, we have the F1 display truck with the Audi F1 race car with 508 pieces, 3 minifigures, retailing for 45 US dollars, which actually is a decent pricing. It's a neat set with few printed elements and it pairs perfectly with the F1 car transporter which was released earlier. And kids with F1 car collection would love to have this set as a gift. Next up, we have the motorcycle transporter, which is a 4 plus set with 88 pieces, 2 motorcycles, and 2 minifigures for 20 US dollars. It's a simple set and does not stand out much in a lineup filled with more exciting options for me personally. I prefer the new ride sub theme over this, and there are plenty of stunt bikes and etc. with my son already. Next, we have a 259-piece set, Jet versus Car, priced at 30 US dollars and comes with 2 minifigures. There are some interesting angles on the car, but the Jet looks absolutely boring. I think this set is skippable easily, but each to their own. You may like it. Then we have the electric supercar with 109 pieces and one minifigure. This looks fine and the battery compartment is accessible. If you want to add versatility to your city, this street car might be okay, but compared to previous electric cars with similar piece counts and lesser pricing, this feels a bit blonde. There is also a $10 hot rod with 81 pieces and one minifigure. The angled roof and prints are interesting, but overall, it didn't make much of an impact on me. Now, let's take a look at some sets that have great features but may be worth waiting to buy at a discount. First, we have the Coast Guard rescue boat with helicopter set with 742 pieces, 5 minifigures, and a rescue dog. It costs 100 US dollars. It may look pricey, but hold on, it includes 3 floatable components, a ship and 2 dinghies. The ship has a helipad, a detachable deck, and loads of detailing and accessories. I sincerely hope the detailing is all prints. Upon removing the deck, one can access the fully built out interiors with a sleeping bay, medical bay, and kitchen. The dinghies launch from the rear ramp, and there is plenty of roleplay potential with this set. There is lot of detailing with logos and designs, and they all look great. But considering that this is meant to be played in water, I sincerely hope Lego has not used stickers. If it's all printed parts, I'll definitely get this one. My son has been asking for a floating ship ever since we returned from our Langkawi trip, and this is gonna be it. Next up, we have the Coast Guard helicopter set with 551 pieces, 4 minifigures, a shark, and is priced at 65 US dollars. It has spinning rotors, sliding doors, a fold down ramp, and a detailed fuselage. It also includes a rescue capsule that looks fantastic. But since the previous boat set already includes 3 rescue boats and also a helicopter, I'll probably skip this one. But it is still a very good looking functional Coast Guard rescue helicopter. You can go for it. Then we have the airport with airplane set that comes with 887 pieces, 9 minifigures, and a $100 price range. The passenger plane looks clean and simple with fold down stairs and detailed cabin. Kids are gonna definitely love this set as it's loaded with features and accessories. The airport building includes an X ray scanner, baggage belt, metal detector, a small cafe, boarding area, and an ATC tower. There is a rotating X ray scanner showing up a skeleton, and it looks hilarious. Kids are gonna love this. There is also 4 swappable destination options, one being Fabuland. Also, the airport has a tug vehicle and it has a jet bridge as well. Moving ahead with the 9 minifigure lineup, it includes 4 passengers, 1 airport ground staff, 1 security, 1 pilot, 1 cabin crew, and 1 cafe worker. The accessories are thoughtful as well: boarding passes, passports, suitcases, a Lego set, and a newspaper. But the real surprise here is the undercover city officer McCain returning with a sunflower lanyard, a subtle but meaningful symbol for non visible disabilities used by people who may need a bit more patience or support in public spaces. Lego bringing this into the city lineup is a lovely touch. Lego has been already doing a lot by championing their support towards this cause and have also added sunflower elements to minifigure factories a while back. They have also included sunflower printed elements in some of their recent sets. But this is the first time they are creating a printed sunflower lanyard as an accessory. Also to note that this airport is also compatible with 2023 passenger airplane 60367. While it's a wonderful playset for kids, I do feel that an adult focused airport and hospital are long overdue. I'm not sure when Lego is going to give us that. Finally, we have the cement mixer construction vehicle wrapping up the lineup with 371 pieces, 3 minifigures, and a $40 price. It features 8 rubber tires and a big rotating drum with an Archimedes screw, so it rotates realistically. You can turn a dial to pour the cement, tilt the cap to access the engine, and use accessories like wheelbarrow or barricades. The minifigures include a driver, a construction worker, and an architect with a printed tile. This is definitely a strong addition to the city vehicles. So, that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, please support the channel and I would love to hear which of these city sets is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.